Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do my final look with something that I got out of my Jeffree Star mystery box, and it's going to be kind of a revisiting my youth. It's going to be more of the kind of makeup that I wore when I was in high school, adding in some of kind of today's makeup tips. You know, I was a kid in the 90s, so we didn't have contour and highlight. It was pretty much, or primer. You just pretty much slathered stuff on your face and then went about your day. But I was kind of the goth kid. My hair was a bunch of different colors. I wore black lipstick, black eyeshadow, real pale face. So I'm going to kind of revisit those days without fully going there. Mainly because I'm going to be using my Jeffree Star lip ammunition in the shade Unicorn Blood, and this is a shade of lipstick that just kind of blood red color that I used to wear a lot. And since most of my makeup when I was in high school came from the drugstore, you couldn't really find that shade, so I would buy a few tubes of black lipstick at Halloween, and I would buy red lipstick, and I would mix my lipstick to get the shade that I wanted every single day. So, without further ado, we're going to get into this look. I'm going to start off with some primer. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin. It's kind of like Pore Professional. It's kind of got the same feel to it, except for this is much cheaper. I think this whole tube is about like $6 or so at Walmart, something around that range. And I'm just going to use it in my T-zone where I have been oily. And guys, I apologize if I seem a little off today. I'm not feeling well. I have a really bad earache, which is causing my head to hurt, and I tend to suffer from migraines anyway, so this is not a pleasant situation right now. It started hurting last night at work. Also, not a pleasant situation, and it has just gotten worse. I'm going to have to go to the doctor in reference to this. And what did I do again? I forgot to wet my beauty blender, so I'm going to pause this video and be right back. Okay guys, that crisis is now averted. I will eventually get all of my ducks in a row. I'm just not going to promise anytime soon. I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm going to try to revisit that Makeup Revolution foundation sometime in the next couple of days. Today is Wednesday the 5th. It is my Friday at work. So I will be off Thursday and Friday, so I'll have some more time to kind of do some things looking into how that foundation, I should apply that foundation and different looks to do with that foundation to see if I like it any better. We'll just see how that goes. But this one I know is a tried and true. It stays pretty well throughout the night. I don't really have very many issues. Except for right now, this is a new beauty sponge. I can't talk. And I'm just having issues with it soaking up a whole lot of product right now because I just started using it this week. But I also have some more coming in that should be here at the end of the week. I have some things coming in on Friday, so I might actually shoot on Friday off schedule. I'm not sure. Because I have some things coming in from Ulta, I have some things coming in from e.l.f., I have some things coming in from Shop Miss A, so I might just put together a whole little mini haul and do a mini haul video. Just never know. I like to keep you on your toes. Actually, no, I have no plan. Just gotta go with the flow. But, okay. I think I have pounded a fair amount of foundation onto my face to cover my life. So we're gonna close up my foundation here. Kind of wipe off my hand. And we're going to go into concealer. I actually kind of liked how this looked on my skin yesterday, so I'm going to try it again today. We're going to go in with the Instant Age Rewind concealer. This is the shade Ivory. It wore pretty nicely, and it didn't crease a whole lot, so I kind of really like that. I just don't know if I'm a huge fan of this applicator, but hey, you know. Okay, and then nose. Need a little bit more. Nose. Okay. A little more. See, I don't know if I like this applicator. I'm going to get it together today, people. I promise. So, today we're going to go in with a different setting powder. I'm going to be using the Rimmel London Stay Matte setting powder. I kind of go in between this and my Coty Airspun. But I'm going to go in and blend out my concealer, which makes me look like I actually had sleep. Isn't that amazing? And do the other side. So guys, while we're sitting here doing makeup and I'm applying this transparent setting powder, the most amazing thing happened to me last night. I was going through YouTube when I got off work, as I usually do. And I watched Ashley Kyle's video on the whole Jeffree Star mystery box scam thing. And it really kind of aggravated me because people really need to read what they're buying. I mean, really, people need to read what they're buying. I went in and paid $175 knowing I was going to be getting 13 Jeffree Star cosmetic related items. I had no guarantees on what I was getting. I was told I could receive any number of things that it was listed on the advertisement. I really wanted Jeffree Star cosmetic items. I did not have any in my collection. This is all of these items that I've been showcasing this week from my unboxing are my very first Jeffree Star cosmetic items. I've never used, tried, swatched, nothing. I've loved everything that I've used so far. It's made me very happy. I've been wearing my hoodie like crazy over the past couple of days since it's been like 30 degrees here. But it has made me want more. I'm like, yes, I see the hype on this brand. I want more. I even discussed it with my husband. I was like, you know, hey, I've got a Christmas bonus coming up. I want to do XYZ with my Christmas bonus, you know. And that's kind of where we're sitting at this. You know, I got what I expected. You know, I fell in love with everything that I got. I love every single product that I got. I mean, my pop socket's on the back of my phone right now as it's holding up my phone for video. I've been using the hell out of this mirror. The lipsticks are amazing. I love how they look, feel, swatch, everything. It's made me reconsider my makeup, my lipstick collection for sure. But, I mean, you were not guaranteed each box was going to be individual. Nowhere did it say on that stuff each box would be individually packaged or anything. I was pretty sure that some of the boxes were going to be the same. Who cares? You got what you were promised to get. But people are going around claiming that it was a scam. I'm just setting the rest of my face with some extra setting powder, guys. Now I'm going to go into eyes with Pretty Vulgar Nightingale palette. I love this palette. It's very pigmented. I love all the shades. You can get a couple of different looks out of it. I'm going to be going into Nocturnal for all across my eyes. I'm going to be going into After Midnight for my crease, All Nighter for my outer corner. Then we're going to be dipping into this Revlon Illuminous Cream Shadow palette. I'm going to be using this lighter cream shade. I'm going to lay that down on my lid, and then I'm going to cover that with Wet n Wild Loose Pigment in the shade Ice Ice Lady. Please, no 90s pun jokes. And that's going to be my eyeshadow look. It's going to be a very black, gray, silver, 90s classic goth inspired look, which I love and still rock today. But anyway, back to Ashley Kyle's video. I loved how she portrayed it. She gave both sides of it, and then she clearly stated, hey, you got what you paid for. I love that. I tweeted her last night, told her, hey, I received one of those boxes. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I don't know what everybody's complaining about, which I don't. And, I even made a video about it. I put it on my channel. And I loved everything about it. Then the most amazing thing happened. One, Ashley Kyle replied to me like, oh my gosh, I just got recognized by a famous YouTuber. But two, she subscribed to my channel, which floored me. I'm just trying to make a channel where we can all come together, we can discuss makeup, we can talk about things that we like, and come to some kind of common ground. We may disagree about things, we may have different opinions about things, but that is the way it's supposed to be because each person has their own views and opinions. Now, I'm getting real sick of our culture as it is today, where everybody is trying to look for the easiest way to make a buck or make a name for themselves, and they don't want to put the hard work into it. I wholly believe in hard work. I mean, I'm working a full-time job that is a very demanding, difficult job. I'm just going to take this Nocturnal all over my lid with this Alamar fluffy brush. And I'm coming home, and I'm doing YouTube because I want to, not because I have to. I'm doing it not to make a paycheck. I'm doing it because I just want to share my opinions and my thoughts and my views on things that I see going on in the makeup community and the world as a whole. And if there are like-minded people out there that want to listen to me, come on down. And I do not believe for one second that Jeffree Star was sitting there in his mansion with all of his businesses, with his handsome boyfriend and his Lamborghini and his Teslas, and going, how could I screw people out of money? I just do not believe that that's something that Jeffree Star was doing. So, if that is something that you believe, you got to ask yourself, why do you believe that? I'm going to be using this Eco Tools blend brush to take After Midnight into the crease. But I loved how Ashley Kyle presented that. She did give both sides and, fairly distributed that information. But, if you clearly read what you were purchasing, there were no guarantees made on what you were going to get. It's called a mystery box for a reason. You can get any assortment of things. Nothing is guaranteed to you. So I don't know what the big deal is. I'm going to take this Equate No Name fluffy brush and just kind of buff that out a little bit. So, I just don't get it. I really don't. And that kind of aggravated me because, the stuff that you got in that box was way more than what you paid for it. Like I said in my video, mine estimates around $280 something. Like I said, I couldn't find a couple of the items on the website because they're no longer offered. But, I only paid $175 for it. So, no, I'm good. I'm real good. So I'm just going to go back over that. And I'm going to buff it again. The darker colors, I have to buff more because it just seems like I go a little crazy with them. Okay, so one eye down on the crease. I'm going to pause, do the other eye, and be back for the outer corner. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm going to be using Eco Tools Shade. I'm going to be going into All Nighter, which is a very pigmented black. And I'm going to be going into this outer corner right here. Now, when I was a teenager, this sounds horrible, I know, but I would just take black across my lid, gray across the crease, and like a white across my brow bone. No blending, just streak, 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 boom. That was my eye look with some black eyeliner. Then I used a lighter to get to melt down because it was, the crayon ones that don't want to go on very well. And so I had super black eyeliner and black mascara. And that was my look. I know it sounds horrible. I'm just going to take this blend tool back into some After Midnight and kind of blend it into the All Nighter. So I just don't have that straight across look. Kind of blends into one another. Okay, I'm going to pause, do the other eye, be back for the cream shadow and loose pigment situation. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, so both eyes, crease and outer corner are done. I'm going to go into this Revlon Luminous Cream Shadow. Where is my tiny, tiny little brush? Where'd you go? There you are. Okay, so I have this just itty bitty little brush. No name. I have no idea where I got this from. And I'm just going to dip into this lighter color in the cream shadow. And I'm just going to kind of go across my lid where I don't have shadow blended out. I'm using this cream shadow kind of like a glitter glue. I have issues with glue and will probably end up like gluing my eyelids together. So we go with cream shadow. And then I'm going to use this Eco Tools smudge and dip into this loose pigment, and then I'm just going to pack it onto that cream shadow. Okay, so that's what we got. And let's do the other side real quick, and then we're going to kind of go back and clean up the edges a little bit. Pigments always kind of just go a little haywire for me. So I have to go back and kind of clean and smudge some things and make sure everything is evenly dispersed. But it does, this combo right here does wear for a long time. So it's going to look just this nice tonight when I get off work as it does right now. Matter of fact, some of my earlier videos when I was working overnight and I was coming in after being at work all night and shooting, some of those videos I had loose pigment on my eyes and it looked just the same when I put it on that night as it did in that video. So I'm going to take this Alamar just flat brush. I'm going to go back into my palette. I'm going to go into After Midnight and kind of just clean up this edge a little bit and make sure everything is kind of just blended out. I'm going to do that on both eyes. Then I'm going to kind of clean that off for a second, and I'm going to go into the All Nighter and do that on the back side over here. Just making sure everything looks nice and sharp. Okay, time to kick off the bake. Where is my crown brush? I'm going to get these brushes organized one of these days. I'm just not saying it's going to be today. Okay, so kicking off my bake. And my under eyes with this mascara, good God, Mindy. With this concealer do look a lot better. They look less cakey than they do with the other concealers I use. So, I mean, I love this concealer. I just am not a big fan of that applicator. I guess I'm just going to have to get past that. All right. So, for right now, I'm done with eyeshadow. I'll be going back in to do a couple of other things in a minute. We're going to be moving on to contour. Park Avenue Princess. It's my fallback. We're going to be going into the shade Angle, which is this shade right here. Let me get my face brushes out. I told y'all, eventually I'll get this thing together. Y'all just got to stick with me a little bit longer. I'm going to get this together. And while I'm doing this, I just want to thank everybody who has liked and subscribed my videos. Thank you for everybody that has commented. I try to comment back as soon as possible. Sometimes it is difficult, but I will get back to you as soon as I can. If you have any questions, if you have ideas for future videos, just drop me a line. You can do it underneath the video. You can find me on Twitter. You can find me on Instagram. All of those pages are linked on my channel page. They're usually also in my description boxes. I do have my Boxy Luxe will be getting delivered soon. That will be an unboxing video. I'm going to have a haul sometime around Christmas. My mother-in-law is supposed to be giving me a gift card, and I'm just going to kind of go crazy and go buy makeup. And, you know, I have some ideas on where to go with things, and then, you know, hey, if you have an idea, something you want to see, shoot me a line, guys. I'm open for suggestions at this point. For bronzer, we're going to go into Queensland, Wet n Wild Queensland. I love this stuff. I bought this whole Fire Dragon, Ice Dragon collection. Matter of fact, that's where that loose pigment came from. That collection was absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I use the eyeshadows. I use the bronzers. I use the highlighters. I use the pigments. I have shown that collection some major love. It was wonderful, and it cost me like $40, and I got all kinds of stuff. It was great. Matter of fact, I've shown this so much love you can barely see my dragon in it anymore. So, alright, so that's bronzer. For blush, we're going to be using this Laura Geller Baked Blush in the shade Blush and Brighten. I'm kind of wanting to just go with kind of a muted look. So we're not going to do very hard on the blush. That's about it. Okay. Highlighter. Bear with me, people. This will make sense. Okay, so like I said, you know, Goth Kit. What's better than a white highlighter? This highlighter kind of has like a bluish green shift to it. It's a very pretty highlighter. It's not something I would normally wear on my cheeks. It's something I have highlighted my the center of my nose with. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm looking for something. I will be right back. Alright, guys. So now I'm back. We're going to go back into this. It's called Winter Falls in LA, by the way. It's a very pretty highlighter. It's just got that kind of weird pearlescent kind of shift to it, which some people can find off-putting. I don't really mind it, but people kind of like, oh my god, that looks weird. And I'm kind of going to go a little crazy with the highlighter. I'm going to hit my nose. Cupid's bow. I'm going to hit my chin a little bit. I'm going to even hit my forehead just a little bit. Now then, I'm going to take this Luxie 141 mini round eye brush. I'm just trying to dip into this highlighter right here. And I'm going to tag the crap out of my inner corner right here. Okay. Then I'm going to be going in with a, where'd it go to? There it is. Ah, did I drop it on the ground? Eventually, one of these days, I will be all professional. I'm going to go in with a Luxie 111 mini flat angled brush. I'm going to dip that into the highlighter as well. And then I'm going to hit this brow bone pretty hard. Just like that. And as you can see, I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but it has kind of like a shift to it. That is the look we're going for today. We're going to kind of go a little muted on the eyebrows. And I still have one more trick up my sleeve, people. So we're going to go a little muted on the eyebrows. I'm going in with some NYX brown mascara in the shade Blonde. It's just mainly to kind of fill in the blank places in my eyebrows. It's not adding anything to them. Got a little bit of excess powder on my face. I'm going to take this Aesthetica P12 brush. It's just a nice fluffy brush. Brush that all off. Now, here's a shocker. Going in with Wet n Wild mascara. This is a colored mascara in the shade Cobalt Blue. That is what it looks like on the applicator. I used to do this a lot when I was in high school. I would wear different colored mascaras and just have fun with makeup. Because makeup should be fun. It shouldn't be all serious, and I mean, you're not going to die because your makeup didn't turn out right. You could just wash it off and try again. Now, I'm going to be honest. This mascara brush scares the hell out of me. Because that is some serious spikes. But that is the look I'm getting on my bottom lashes, which are blonde as hell. But it gives a nice separation. It gives you some length to them. And so, yes, spiky mascara brush is scary. But it does a good job. In the eyeball, I knew that was coming. Straight in my eyeball, people. That hurt. Oh. Okay, now try not to cry because my eyes are tearing up real bad, and oh, this eye didn't even get the mascara in it, and it's already falling. What the heck? Alright guys, so we have everything done but the lipstick. So, we're going to be going in with Jeffree Star's Lip Ammunition in the shade Unicorn Blood. I hate the fact that my lips are scarred. Alright. And as you can tell, I've got scars on this side of my mouth, so they kind of show up with lipstick. It's great. But I love this shade. It is a very thick consistency. It's not something that's uncomfortable on the lips. It just feels very luxurious and very high end. I do like that. I just have a huge problem with the fact that I have scars on my lips. I have scars on this side of my mouth. I have scars on the bottom side of my mouth. I was a very active child. Did a lot of stupid stuff. And stick lipsticks versus liquid lipsticks. Stick lipsticks kind of draw attention to my scars where liquid lipsticks don't. But I love this shade so much. I am going to be buying this in a liquid lipstick so that I can do more goth looks. Yay! But, so this is kind of how I would look. I would actually look a lot paler because there would be no contour. And we did stupid stuff like put baby powder in our setting powder so that it was even paler, and my hair was usually like black or some other color. But this is kind of the look I would go for when I was in high school, and I figured, why not? I have a dark red lipstick. Let's go for it, people. But if you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit subscribe, ring the bell. I'm usually uploaded Monday through Thursday before 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes there will be extra videos uploaded throughout the week if something comes up or if I have some extra stuff going on. Most of my videos are going to be makeup related. I am still going to continue with my Leah Remini Scientology series. I am going to abandon my Real Housewives series. It did not seem to be a very big hit with anyone, and it's just constant drama every week. Come on, people. It's hard to make that interesting. If there's something you would like to see me film, let me know. Hit me up in the comments below. Find me on Twitter. Find me on Instagram. It's going to be Mindy Lynn YT or Mindy Lynn YouTube on Instagram and Twitter. Just come find me, hang out, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next one.